From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
James Paxton gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. Got an ERA in the low 3s. But hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know.
Manny Machado will dig in now. Currently 9th in the. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Chris Davis will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gutierrez racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. Tyler Bones will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
That really got this ball club going. When your leadoff guy gets on like that, kind of just fuels the momentum. Everybody starts to hit.
And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy.
Tyler Bones digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Tyler Bones.
Paxton in the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is gonna be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Bones, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Tyler Bones gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at Seager. He's up with it. The throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. But instead, he tries to force it to first.
Manny Machado will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game. And the runner's breaking for third. To short. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The run scores from second. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Tyler Bones is in the glow, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the first game of the month of July between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next. Tyler Bones will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Line drive to left. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do.
In now, Tyler Bones. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gutierrez giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I tell you, this guy's had a great series so far, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. He's on base yet again as he drives this one out to the wall for a double.
Pedro Velasquez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sets coming at him with the 0-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Tyler Bones comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to left. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Pedro Velasquez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Cano has it. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. But he gets back in time. So stepping in, Mark Trumbo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Thinking strikeout here. Runner breaks for third to the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game. At the plate, Tyler Bones. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Benoit's ready. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it's now 6-3.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
They left 4 men on base.
Matt Vasgersian here as the guys and I bring you closer to first pitch on the MLB pregame show with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Tyler Bones will be our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get. It's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you. Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Last month, he had a double-digit.
Tyler Bones will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Scorched to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing...
Matt Wieters will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here it comes, 0-2. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. He'll come home with it, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Mark Trumbo will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing.
And he's coming off of that big 3-hit game in his last one.
Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. Jonathan Scope steps into the box.
Turning points of this ball game right here.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the. Tyler Bones will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball. Oh, well.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his third home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Tyler Bones will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both line hard into left, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Now batting,
Matt Wieters strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another.
Way the 0-2 pitch. He's running towards second on the ground to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Mark Trumbo will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as... Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So at MLB The Show. Welcome back to the MLB pregame show. The action is right around the corner, but before we get there, we'll take a look at some young talent you'll see out on the diamond with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Tyler Bones will be our man to watch as he comes into this game riding an impressive 20-game hitting streak. Steve, Eric, what have you seen from him lately that's been making him successful, and how long you think he can ride this?
Well, it's really impossible to know how long he can keep this thing rolling. But I will say that he really looks like he's in a zone right now. I mean, when you think about it, even the balls that he doesn't hit particularly hard are still finding holes for him and doing some damage.
Yeah, Steve, he does seem to have some good luck on his side, but I will say he looks awfully comfortable up there at the plate right now. Seems to be seeing the ball well, and his mechanics look very sound. Sometimes everything, it just comes together, and that time is now for him. And like you said, Steve, we can't predict how long this will continue, but it certainly doesn't look like it's likely to come to an end in this one.
All right, lineups in. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. It'll be fun watching these two go at it.
6 home.
Tyler Bones will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having his way.
Tyler Bones strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Cishek pauses and delivers. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
And at this point, I don't think you could.
Mark Trumbo will stand in. He on the move again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Pedro Velasquez steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And here's the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. Well, the bats were certainly a beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Doing what they've been doing.
Into the box now. Tyler Bones. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Yasiel Puig will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers over his last.
A dive. He's got it. The throw. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Gallardo gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. On the grass, throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. Tyler Bones is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a...
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 9 to play to record this. Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Make it 6. Tyler Bones gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is...
Pedro Velasquez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And now the runner's trying for third. This is line to left. Crawford will give it a look, but this drops in for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, if you...
Stepping in, Tyler Bones. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Crawford racing back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Justin Turner will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Andre Ethier.
Oh, what a stop! He's up with it. The throw.
Got him. That's an out.
Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the...
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.